Hello, everybody. I'm actually on time today. I actually planned a video this morning and I actually made it on time, which is a miracle for me. So, today I was just going to talk about grief because I know that other people are going through that. I didn't realize there was so much going on in the early YouTube streets today when I'm playing this video. I did it earlier because I thought other people would not be going live, but I just saw, I think that Kathy lady is live, and I think Justin is live. And so, anyway, hey, Lolly, how are you doing? Beautiful. Sassy Gigi, how are you doing this morning? I was saying I didn't know if I'd have anybody to come in because I scheduled it for fairly early, thinking, well, there won't be a lot going on these YouTube streams right now, but there seems to be a lot going on. I don't know what's going on today. How are y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Hey, Rowan. I told you I'd be here. I was on time too, believe it or not, right on the dot at 11:30. Yay for me. Cause listen, you had a rough night too. Oh, Lolly, like I'm so sorry because now I know, you know, and sometimes you just can't sleep. Like sometimes I'll wake up at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And you'll wake up. I mean, I can fall asleep easy sometimes, but it's just like you don't get no rest. Like it's almost like when you have a newborn baby and the baby's beside you and you're so afraid that it's not gonna be breathing or something. So you are kind of asleep, but you're anticipating just putting your hand over on the baby's back just all night long, just making sure the baby's breathing. And I don't know, it's just a weird thing. That's right, it comes and goes, just part of your new reality, and now mine too. I'm glad y'all are here, sassy girl. Oh, that's so sweet, Rowan. Thank you. Yeah, it. Listen, and all of us who have grown children, even if they're still here in this world, you know, I don't care how old they get, you never stop. It's like you never stop worrying. When you have that child, from the moment from the moment you find out you're pregnant, usually, you worry that they're going to be born okay and that everything is going to go okay with the delivery and the birth. And then when you bring them home, you don't really sleep because you're worried that something's going to happen when they're little because you hear about all these SIDS and all this kind of stuff. And then it's like they get up to age to go, for kindergarten, and then you worry about them when they go off to school, and then it's just an endless. Listen, the joy is worth all of this, the worrying in the long run. It is. And I had one of my friends ask me if I knew now how it would end, would I still have children? And I said, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, I would probably have more. Oh no, Rowan. The death of her mother caused seizures and are still occurring, all the way back from 2015. Grief is very serious. People don't understand what it does to our body. My body started breaking down whenever my mom passed away, and my youngest daughter was 9 months old. So I understand. And grief is grief. Like I was talking to my daughter last night, my oldest daughter, and she's having a really tough time. Her and well, the older three siblings are all like a year apart. I've told y'all that. So her and her brother Zach were very close, and she's just going through a really hard time right now. And I've just been worried about her. And I just told her, I said, listen, because she feels bad about talking to me because she's like, that's your baby, that's your mom, and she's got kids. So she understands. She's like, and I just feel bad about complaining or crying to you because I know that this is horrible for you. And I'm like, yeah, but just because it's bad for me and just because it is my child, and yes, I'll agree that probably the worst thing you can have to do is put your child in the ground or, put them to rest. I mean, that's still a grief, and it's her brother, and it's a different relationship, but it's still hard for her. So I was trying to explain to her, just because I'm the mother, and yes, my grief, in a way, you can't imagine it would be worse, but you're still grieving your brother and a big loss. So I tried to tell her to, that I'm always here for them, and no matter what, they feel like can come talk to me. Because no matter what, I'm grieving it anyway, so they might as well just talk to me about it because I want them to be okay. Lolly said, oh my gosh, yes, the 27 years I had him was a blessing. That's what I say. The 31 years that I had, it was a blessing. And Miss Sherry, I'm going to give you a link in 1 second. I'm going to play a song real quick, and it's an independent artist. So usually we don't get, I usually don't ever get in trouble for those. So I'm going to play this one song, and then I'm going to send you a link here. So hold on there. Don't go nowhere, okay? I'm going to present this because this song, I don't know, it just makes me feel so much better. And I'm hoping it'll give some of y'all a little bit of, because Miss Sherry, she just lost her aunt. So many of us have been losing people, and we are going in our different modes of grief. So it doesn't matter what we're grieving, it's still grief. So let's just play this and enjoy this for a minute, and then we'll go into our talk, and we'll get Miss Sherry up here because she's got a lot of knowledge and she's got a lot of wisdom. So let's see. Here it is. And y'all get ready. Some of y'all might have heard it, but it's a very powerful, it helps me a lot. So here we go. By the way, if anybody likes like that hillbilly or country rap, or this is actually kind of a country gospel rap because he's a Christian artist, but he's really good. So here we go. When we don't understand, when we don't understand. If you carry a heavy burden, lay it down and put it back in his hands. I'm here to tell you at your lowest, you can know that he's still working when you don't understand. When we don't understand, when we don't understand, when we don't understand, when we don't understand. Hey, I know that it's harder to recognize it when you're going through something that's got you down. I used to get angry, but not today. Today I'ma pray and surrender the doubts. I'm hearing the chatter, the devil's been talking, but you can't let that get inside of your head. It may be a mess, but there is a message. One day you'll see it and understand. We've been battling something we cannot control, carrying things that we need to let go. Open your heart and surrender it now. It may be the heaviest weight on your soul. I'm talking to someone that may need to hear it. I've been in your shoes and I've driven the road. Don't let it consume you, don't battle alone. That type of depression's a slippery slope. Wake up, anybody wanna talk about it? I'm right here. Never beat around the bush, I promise that I've been clear. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the grief without a paddle, but I made it out. Oh, I've been there. If you're dealing with a lot, I get that. You ain't gotta do it on your own. That line is open when you pray, just grab the phone. If you carry a heavy burden, lay it down and put it back in his hands. I'm here to tell you at your lowest, you can know that he's still working when you don't understand. When we don't understand, when we don't understand, when we don't understand, when we don't understand. Hey, I'm going back and forth, I want to figure this out. Do I need to make a turn and take a different route? I've been overthinking, stressed out with the lack of patience, trying to understand what this is about. I'm backed up to the wall with no options, battling negative thoughts in my conscience. Tell me that there is a purpose through all of the pain. It's harder to see if I'm honest. What if I told you in order to grow, you're gonna walk through the fire when you're really invested? And when it's all over, you'll see why I did it.
then maybe see it's a blessing. You gotta push hard when it's harder to pray. When you feel like it's over, there's always a way. I thought that my story had come to an end. He looked over and said, I'm just turning the page. Even when I don't know where I'm going and I lack the directions, all things are working for good is the message. Trust in the Lord and believe it, especially when you just don't understand it, man. If you're dealing with a lot, I get that. You ain't gotta do it on your own. That line is open when you pray, just grab the phone. If you carry a heavy burden, lay it down and put it back in his hands. I'm here to tell you at your lowest, you can know that he's still working when you don't understand. When we don't understand. When we don't understand. When we don't understand. When we don't understand.
All right. How about that? That a lot of people don't like that kind of music, but it really gets to me. I love it. I'm gonna send a link to Miss Sherry. Oh, let me send one. I'm getting better at this, y'all. Even on my bad days. He's got also Rare Breed is the name of the guy. He's got so many songs. I put some of them on here sometimes on my page. I'm putting that down there for you, Miss Sherry. I'm gonna call you Sister Sherry, my sister. You're too young to be my mama, but I just feel like we got so many things, a lot similar in our life. I put it out there. You see it? Yes, and thank y'all. Hit that like. I think a lot of people need to listen to this, even if they don't get on this, right now while we're live streaming. There she is. Oh, and look, she's got a face. She's got a face. Hey!
Hey, I do have a face.
I love that beautiful smile. I'm so glad I get to see it instead of that just darkness.
Thank you. How do you like my bed head?
I love it.
I
Love
haven't
it.
done anything to my hair. All I've done is get up, brush my teeth, and I'm drinking my 32 ounces of milk I drink every morning and 32 ounces at night.
Wow. Well, that's good for your bones.
That's right. You got to keep up with stuff.
Well, I'm drinking my mocha frappe.
Speaking of music, I want to say to everybody that music to me is very healing. When my father passed away 6 years ago, I came home after everything was over, and I sat in my basement, wide open music, and I played every sad song I could think of. I
Yes.
played Dancing in the Sky. I played Come to
I love
Jesus.
that
I
one.
played every hymn. I sang everything. I just poured it out, let it
Yep.
screaming it out. And
That's
let
what you
me
got
tell
to
you,
do.
that was the best therapy for me, I
It
think.
is. It's very cathartic. Um,
Music is a way to get your feelings out.
it
You can
is.
identify with the lyrics.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I love music. That's how I get through everything. They say praise is a warfare weapon. Truly, it is, just like in the Battle of Jericho. Um, and it doesn't matter what kind of music you're listening to, even if it's not praise and worship. Sometimes you just go back to songs that bring you back to a time in your life that make you think of the person that you're missing or grieving. And sometimes you just got to cry and let it out. You know, sometimes you have to cry and just get those emotions out, and then you'll feel better after a while. Crying helps. Oh, is
Oh yeah.
Jinkies in here? Hey, Jinkies,
Crying,
you you want
crying
to come
gets the
up here?
sadness. Crying gets the sadness out of you.
It
You
does.
have to. You have to cry.
You have
I
to
didn't
let it
cry
out.
after my dad died. About 6 months later, I broke down because
Yeah,
he told me not to cry for him. He said, "Don't cry for me. I've got." He said, "Look where I'm going. I'm going to glory, and you're still going to be stuck down here with
that's
me.
right. We're all stuck
Don't
here in
cry for
this
me for
in
where I'm
this
going."
hellhole down here. Hey, Jinkies,
There's my girls. What y'all doing?
we just decided to get it. Well, I got it this
Talking about
morning.
grief.
We're talking about grief and going through some hard times, and you're going through a
Going
divorce,
through.
and that's grief.
That's what I was
That
getting
is
ready to
grief.
say.
It's a lot.
Going
Oh
through
my
a
goodness.
divorce is grief. It is
It's been a
It
grief.
lot, I'll
is.
tell you that. It's a whew.
People don't understand. They don't, and
No, they don't.
And it's like they don't want to even understand or care these
Well,
days. People have gotten so
no, if it
mean and
doesn't
evil.
affect you or you've never been through it, you don't understand it.
Right. Whether that's grief of any
Hello,
kind, divorce.
hello. Hi, Angel. I had to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad about that. I'll get up here and start talking.
Let's put a cow shirt on.
Hey, Angel.
But
Oh,
yeah, if you've never been through it before, you just don't understand it. And sometimes if you have been through it, you try to keep yourself away from it to feel them feelings that you felt when you went through it again.
right.
Just like when I went through Logan's open heart surgery, I try to stay away from listening to cases like that because it brings back the feelings that I felt then.
And sometimes it's overwhelming. Like
Right.
you just can't deal with it. Like sometimes, I'll put on music like I just played because it does help me, but it's got more of a up vibe to it. But then, like yesterday, I was literally woke up. It was still dark, and I started singing "How Great Thou Art" in the bathroom by myself to the Lord, just crying.
You sound like me. I sit around all the time and sing.
That's what I do. I love my husband. He makes a joke about me all the time. I'm not going to say what the joke is because other people might take it as racist. I don't think it is. But he,
No, then don't.
yeah, but he just says, I can't do anything. He says, you can't do anything without listening to music. I'm like, you're right. I can't. I literally was born with music in my soul and I cannot help it. Every single thing I do it with music.
You got to. Music is important.
It's a connection.
It is.
And
Yes.
It's
some days when
it's religious, it's everything.
Would you get struck? Would you get struck, Selah, if you played a little bit of Dancing in the Sky by Lizzie and Daddy or Daddy and Lizzie?
I know which one it is, and I love that song, and I'll play a little bit of it. And what we'll do is we're just gonna say that we're critiquing it because sometimes that'll work. Most of the time, I stick to independent artists because you never really get a strike. And I do Tom McDonald reviews because I love Tom McDonald. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so does Chibby loves him. Have you heard his new one?
Yes, Dirty Money. I already did a reaction video on that one. Everyone he does, and I always do. A Christian grandma does a reaction to Tom McDonald, and people, and they're like, "Well, this ought to be interesting." And every time I love him, I love it. I love his music, and it really does. Like, man, it makes so much sense. And I'm like, if people would just listen to this and wake the heck up, you know what? Wake the hell up. Wake the hell up.
Absolutely freaking right.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm like, because y'all are walking around blindfolded, headed toward the edge of a cliff. You bunch of sleepers, wake up.
Yeah, you need to wake up, people. Come on now. Just watch the news. You need to wake up.
I can watch the news 5 minutes at the most.
I can't watch the news.
If you haven't made Jesus
I don't
Christ
believe
your
a
Lord
word they got to
Savior,
say.
you need to.
Neither.
You need to do that. That is very important.
It is.
I can't believe a word they got to say.
No, I don't believe nothing the news says. I think they're all a bunch of lying, hypocritical, paid shills from the daggum 6 people that own everything, the 6 companies that own everything in the world, and it's all propaganda to brainwash people. And they could kiss my big, fat ass, actually. I mean, I'm in rare form today.
Selah, when I tell people to kiss my ass, I tell him he's tied up in the backyard.
Yeah, McDonald's hot, don't you?
And his name
Sailor
is Harry.
Rose.
Harry
Right.
Ass.
Right.
Sailor Rose.
Yes.
Tied up in the
I
backyard.
think Tom McDonald's hot.
He's tied up in the
Yeah, you know what's so creepy to me though? My grandson is 18. Well, he's fixed to be 18 in August. He looks just like him, so I can't even think that. I'm like, I look at him and I see my grandson in like 10 years.
Tom McDonald's in his 30s, ain't he?
Yeah, but I'm saying like older. He's in his 30s.
Him and his little girlfriend are adorable.
Oh, I love Nova Rockefeller. She is so cute.
She's a
and
rapper
sweet.
just like him.
Yeah. Oh, she's as good as he is. She really is.
Yeah.
And those two together, like they do all their sets, they do all of their stuff. Like it's literally them and their couple friends or family. Like it's you would think it's a huge production, but it's just them.
It's just them. She does his hair and everything.
I know, man, and she comes up with some of the best set designs. Like really, they are so talented. I mean, they are so cute. I caught them on a live the other day actually, and she said something back to me because I was telling them something I forgot, and Nova actually responded to something I said, and I was like, "Oh, cool," because there was a lot of people in there, and it was going fast, rolling through fast.
May I change the subject entirely?
About
I
what?
have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to the vigil on June the 15th?
I'm certainly going to try to.
Don't you live in South Carolina?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
You might not be far. You might not be far from me.
Yeah, I don't think I am. From what you've told me a little bit, I can kind of sort of kind of put it together. I think it's probably at the most maybe close to 2 hours at the most. It's probably more like an hour and a half, a little bit.
Okay, because when I leave my house and drive north, I'm headed toward like Spartanburg.
Yeah.
And
I live right below Spartanburg.
Oh my gosh, you're nowhere then.
Yeah, that's what I say. We're close.
See me?
I'm going to.
Any day.
I already told my husband, I said, "No, listen, I am going to Miss Sherry's. I couldn't make it when Chillbilly and Jinkies was there, which was what I would have loved to have come because we would have had a blast, all of us down there." Oh, gosh. Well, next time we make a plan to go, y'all come down again. Because Jay and Chillbilly would get along so well. My husband and Chillbilly, I could tell they got a lot of the same personality. They are very chill, but they're kind of quiet. But when you get to know them, they don't mind talking.
Well, on our way back, we actually listened to the Tom McDonald song. It's the new one, and he made me play it like a couple times.
After I listened to it the first time, I listened to it like 4 more times because he's got so many words in there that you really got to like section it out to comprehend and digest it all. It's so much information, and it's all true down to the money he talked about that we're into China for. That's a fact. That's the actual total amount of money. I wonder
if we could play him on here where he's independent.
Yeah, we can. I play him all the time. I can play him.
And you don't get a copyright.
Play Danny
I won't.
And Lizzie, please.
I'll do Danny and Lizzie for a minute, but they might give me a copyright on that. So I'll play a second of that. Yeah, and then we'll do the Tom McDonald because we won't get a copyright on that because I've already done it. So
that's great.
So I'm gonna do that. Hold on.
This is what I sang after my father died. I screamed it.
Oh, yes. I've listened to this song a million times. And there's one that actually answers back, like, from the perspective of the person in heaven, from the Danny and Lizzie one.
Oh, really? Like
yes. Oh, my gosh.
In the sky?
Yeah, like they are. Like they're saying, yes, I'm from their point of view. And I'm like, oh, it gave me chills.
Well, if this bothers you, don't play it, please.
No, it don't bother me. It don't bother me. Let's see.
Beautiful Diamond Creation.
Y'all like my ostrich hair? I look like an ostrich when I wake up because I wear an eye mask.
Sorry, Sarah, if I address your chat, I'm sorry. I'm used to.
You go ahead. Please do because I'm doing something else. I'm getting this other thing going. So please do.
I'm used to my own, so I just like, okay, I'll address Layla's chat. Say hi to my beautiful Diamond Creation in there.
Please do.
It's just something I do.
Don't get a copyright. Just because I want to hear something.
Forever.
Don't hear it.
Have your fear and your pain gone away. Feel on earth feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth, everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I I hope the angels know what they have. I've been so nice, oh, heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention?
And I love that lyric.
Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything could be missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir.
I know he is.
And I hope the angels know what they have. I've been so nice, oh, ever since you arrived. I hope you're there.
Okay. We're going to stop there so that'll get us. I feel
Yeah,
like
that was
listening.
gonna get you.
And in the angels' choir.
Angels
You
cry.
can't get in trouble for me.
I love that song. Every time I hear it, it gives me chill
You're welcome,
bumps.
Diamond Creations.
Hey,
It's
Diamond
Diamond Creations' birthday.
That's what I play
birthday!
over and over and over. Okay, McDonald, let's go.
Let's go with McDonald.
I'm McDonald's.
Right.
Oh, wait a
What are
minute.
you playing?
Well,
His name's
I
not-
was.
As long as he's not Ronald McDonald.
Red
I
One
don't care.
Wing.
Oh, no, he's definitely not.
He's not Ronald McDonald? Okay.
He's
I don't
not.
like Ronald
Do y'all
McDonald.
want to do the new one, or here? How about the Hollywood one? Y'all like that one?
Do you know which one's my
Dirty
favorite?
Money? Oh,
The love song that he does with Nova.
are you talking about the Ghost one?
Ghost. It's so cute.
Is that the one you're talking about, Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It is cute. Yeah.
Ghost reaction, or is it Ghost video?
We're gonna play it, and we're gonna give our reaction. That's what
Okay.
I think she really played this one at least 1,000 times.
it is a good
Okay.
one.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I've seen 100 grand in cash. I've took the trip to hell and back. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like till I walk through walls. Till I walk through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't explain. I've been way too drunk and way too high, been dancing in the rain. I've seen butterflies and babies crying still until this day. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, stuck in all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I
See, look how cute he is.
He is cute.
I've seen the country far and wide. I meet my heroes all the time. And around never saw nothing like you. And I've held diamonds in my hands. I've got a couple million fans. I met some folks, but they were nothing like. Till I walk through walls. Till I walk through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't believe. I've seen shooting stars and crystal balls and magic in the breeze. I've seen Paris, I've seen London, I have been weekend. Nothing that's quite
Oh,
like you.
Broke one away.
I'm a ghost, stuck in all my life to you. always be your boo. Till it burns down, till the world ends, till it's all gone, till my last breath, I leave nothing left, till I'm in the ground, till I'm a ghost. I'll give all my life to you.
This is my favorite part right here.
That's mine too.
Till I'm a ghost.
I love this Alexis part. Everybody said what a gospel. Hi, Buster. Lighty 7 up. I think that song is so adorable, don't
Yay!
you?
Oh, I do. What do y'all think of that one? Y'all like that?
I love that one.
Okay, so let's say 1 out of 10. What do y'all give it?
Oh, I give it a 10. That's
I give it a 10.
10 also. 10 also.
yeah, I do too. I
I
love
love it when
that
he
one.
sings when I
And
walk
actually,
through
Little
walls.
Bit
When I
sings
can
it all the
walk
time
through
too.
walls.
Chip Billy's
I love
daughter,
that part.
she loves that song.
I love it. And when it says, I will always be your boo, oh, you know, because when I'm a ghost, get it? Your boo,
Yeah.
but your boo
I'll
also.
always be
I
your
love
it.
boo.
He always,
I like
that
the
play
part
on
where she
words.
licks him
He
on
is
the
so
face.
smart. I do
I'm thinking
too.
on the face. He's
Oh, I
pretty.
flicked my husband on the face. I flicked my husband on the face. We were younger.
Give
But,
me a minute, Sailor, please.
okay. Y'all want to do one more?
Do some more.
Yes, I love to do Tom McDonald ones because they really teach also.
Yeah. He's
And also he likes you to do his
Yeah, he don't mind letting people sharing
Yeah.
his stuff.
no, he wants you to because like he's independent. He does all this on his own.
Yeah, he likes it.
I'm gonna do one that might be a little controversial. Let's see. I'm gonna do the
That new
Hollywood, I
one's
think.
pretty controversial.
Yeah, that is. Let's do that one because probably a lot of people hadn't seen that one.
Yeah.
It's so true. Oh my goodness. Everything he does, though, it's got so much that you got to process almost. It's so good.
I do like the one he did with the last one he did too. That one's a good one.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a court to exploit. I made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads where they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer and the freedom fighters. I feel like the left just planned some. Infiltrate the right, it's extensive planning, and it happens overnight. It's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say "Let's go Brandon." It's a cash grab. Everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass, and that's that. Funny how the terrorists who act always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East. Can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars. Fill their pockets while our coffins fill. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song. It's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rocket, condemn them, but there's evidence a U.S. politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned. Illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn the dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations. We have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. We celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so
they can publish headline that's gonna fuel the vision. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. When we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. It's all about the money, 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 money. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. It's all about the money, 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 money. The dollar runs our lives until we die. It's all about the money, 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 money. It controls your mind and they control it mine. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. It's your dirty money.
Woo!
I like it. It talks a lot of political in there for sure. But he's very political.
It does. Yeah. Uh-oh, Donald Duck's back.
She is.
Yeah, but you're Donald Duck. Sherry, you got Donald Duck. Donald Duck. Quack, quack, quack.
Donald Duck. Quack.
Donald Duck is back. Quack, 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 quack. She got to charge up.
Yep, she's got to charge up.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Where did I miss off at?
I took today's off at work. I need to be out doing all kinds of stuff. I got to go run my lawnmower today and clean my house. And
did I get struck? They said I got struck. I know I didn't get struck off Tom McDonald. I had to be off that Lizzie song. I don't even get monetized. I don't see why they care about striking me.
I don't know if you'll get struck or not.
It said, please go out. It said, please go out and re-enter the new stream. How do you do that?
No, I don't think it'll do that right now. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, let's see, because I don't know.
Huh. It does say that.
It's from the Lizzie song. I know it is. It's not from Tom McDonald because I do because we're doing reviews on his song all the time and I never get struck ever. So it was that. So well, do y'all care if we go back out and come back in?
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you do it? Do you just
I think it's got something to do with.
Do I end? They struck me, Rowan. Yeah. Okay. So I'll end it and I'll just come back right away and I'll just put take 2.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. See y'all in a minute.
Bye.
All right. Love y'all.